Now, I don't know if you guys seen it on videos before, but here's the crankshaft gear, timing gear, going into this the counterbalancer gear, and then on top of the counterbalancer gear, you have the drive that drives the camshaft gear. So there's a dot on here, counterbalancer, small one gear, and then the cam gear has this dot on there also. I didn't see no dot on the oil pump, so I don't think it's time. But I'm just trying to make a mental note that the T or whatever the letters are going to be in the same uh, area right here, and of course up here. Just get it back to where it was. But yeah, slowly but surely, I just want to make sure everything was good to go, and then I'll get it apart more, and I'll be back. Well, I got the motor out. I'm gonna go ahead and get the pressure washer, spray all this stuff out, get it all clean, do what I need to do under here, especially grease this shaft here on both ends so I can get them re-greased and whatnot. This 2002 Polaris 700, it has the grease points on the suspension too. So I was gonna go ahead and hit up all the grease points I can while the bike is apart. Get all greased up before I get the engine back in. Clean it all up. Clean up all the wires and whatnot. I get the grounding straps. Get this. Take it off. Redo the wire wheel it, and then go ahead and put the bolt in. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get some of that rust converter so it doesn't keep rusting. Yep. Other than that, here we go. I got my case apart. And of course, as expected, you got these pieces of bearing floating around in here, and I also had one in the oil pump gallery down there. There was a piece of bearing in there, so I got it out and I put it inside my parts box over here. This little piece was inside the oil gallery right below where the pump vanes were at. I got it out. Right now I got to take out the pistons. Forgot to take them off because it won't go through the block. But yeah, I got the case apart. I got labeled my bolts and everything else, and put my parts in the parts box. I might want to invest in another oil pump. I don't know if I can get that machine down there or not, but I'll find out. Anybody got any advice on? So I got an 800 rebuild kit, crank and the rods and the pistons for 800 versus 700. All I've heard you got to do is make sure the counterbalancer gets machined, I guess here, 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 and here, to make sure the 800 crank doesn't rub against it, and it'll be fine. I don't know if it's true, but if there's anything else I need to do to this motor besides the crank and maybe oil pump and everything else, just let me know. Got it out. Crankshaft's here. This side's the bad one. Yeah. And then I guess the oil filter screen came apart or something, or came out. It was just sitting down there. I gotta take these bolts out here, out of that little cradle, and then I guess send it over to the machine shop and have them clean it, sandblast it, get it ready for rebuild, I guess. Look at that. There was a bearing sitting in that hole right there, trying to get through. Wow. So your 700, 600, 800 motor starts knocking. Make sure you guys just go ahead and stop driving, riding it, whatever, and start pulling the motor, I guess. Also, forgot to mention the bearings. They're screwed up pretty bad. So don't forget to change out your bearings, I guess. I got new lifters, push rods, and whatnot. The only thing I don't have new is the oil pump, rocker arms, and the water pump impeller shaft. I have aluminum coming in later, just not right now.